Hello everyone and welcome back to This Week in Halo. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, as honestly, not much has been happening with Halo, but that has all changed today. From Forgers, who put out the most notable Infinite content quitting, to a brand new fan-made Halo title that has been approved by Halo Studios themselves. We even have a brand new Halo 4 update coming to Halo Infinite, and courtesy of Mr. Rebs, he outlined the future content we'll most likely see coming to Halo Infinite in the future, including the Falcon. In saying that, it is safe to say we have a lot to talk about today, so let's get into the video. So first up today, and it is the title of the video, a brand new Halo game has released, but it's not what you would think. Spartan Survivors, a top-down bird's-eye horde survival shooter, kind of like the arcade games of old, has begun its rollout into the world. The game is free to download, and excitingly, the game will be going onto Steam and Xbox stores in the not too distant future. Halo Studios actually reached out and they said to the developers, really love to see the passion you and your team have poured into this experience. It really is fun and we look forward to getting further in our playthrough and unlocking more stuff. It's cool to see the developers supporting the project and Microsoft not cease and desisting the game like so many in the past. Featuring every single level from Halo Combat Evolved, unique weapons, characters and skins. If you grew up playing games like this at high school like I did, we would play them in class usually, then this will be a lot of fun for you. Unlike the progression, the difficulties ranging from easy to legendary, and I was surprised because I really didn't expect all that much from this game. But as a fun little arcade shooter, it was really well put together and I enjoyed myself. As I said, the game is free to download, I'll have it in the description below. Next up today, in keeping with the trend of insane community creations, we have Rejected Shotgun. The man has finally finished the masterpiece of Halo weapon mods, the Orbital Glassing Airstrike. Featuring a full slipspace event where the Covenant cruiser flies into position, this weapon mod might be the coolest Halo thing I've seen all year. Of course, it's not balanced at all, but as far as the rule of cool goes, this passes with flying colors. I know a lot of you will ask me, well, Remy, how do we get to try it for ourselves? The gun will be released in an upcoming mod update to one of Rejected Shotgun's most popular mods. It's called Halo 3 Huge Grass. I also want to add that even if you have a really old, low-spec PC, you'll still be able to run Halo MCC on PC. The games themselves require very little to run, so you too can experience the awesome community mods that come to the game. If you do decide to get Halo MCC on PC, the game is currently on sale for $10 on Steam. $10 dues on Steam, and you get 6 games, their campaigns, their multiplayers, Forge, custom games, and all of the awesome mods which are free to everyone. Big shout out to the Halo modding community, they consistently put out amazing things. Now onto a more serious note, and it happened last week. The Forge Falcons, the Forge group responsible for the Halo Infinite Battle Royale, Project Helljumpers, and the Call of Duty-esque Zombies mode in Halo Infinite all quit. That's right, the whole group quit, causing ripples through the entire Halo community. There was even numerous articles written about this from a variety of sources. I'll link the full press release from the Forge group below, but what they went on to say was to see your work used in promotional material for a game, plastered all over in-game and featured in matchmaking, to not receive a simple sincere thank you or anything to make us feel appreciated beyond marketing events for the game is just an odd feeling. So many amazing Forgers have just given up working on Halo Infinite because of the lack of support, and it is honestly just a shame. Again, if you'd like to read the full release, it'll be in the description below. When the Forge Falcons say lack of support, it's both a lack of thank yous and that Halo Infinite's Forge is very hard to work with. Many Forgers have a laundry list of proposed changes to help improve workflow, but at this point in Halo Infinite's life cycle, I don't think the current Infinite team have the manpower to make these changes. My thoughts are very simple, and they echo what I've said for years at this point. First of all, pay the Halo Forgers. If their content is the primary reason as to why Halo Infinite microtransactions are still being bought, they deserve to be paid. Second, if Forgers are getting to the point where they feel unappreciated to the extent of leaving completely, that is talent and passion that can't be replaced. Halo isn't all that large of a community. The Halo Forge community is even smaller. I would say about 80 to 90% of the content we've seen in the last 2 to 3 years on Halo Infinite has all been Forge or community driven. For them to come out and say they haven't received even a simple sincere thank you is sad to see. Regardless of team size, skeleton crew on Infinite or not, just reach out privately and say, hey look, you guys did really awesome work, we really appreciate you, thank you for doing that. This specific post by the Forge Falcons upset a lot of people, and I can see why it did. Personally, I've loved what the Forge Falcons put out. I enjoyed their Battle Royale, the Zombies mode, and even the ODST-inspired campaign experience. The Battle Royale got many mainstream YouTubers to cover it, something that many official Halo Infinite updates didn't do. The Forge Falcons finally closed by saying to Halo Studios, Forgers deserve better, and they deserve to be rewarded for their immense contributions to this franchise. It's saddening these conversations are still happening in 2025. Please do better. Halo might be the only franchise where the community actively is relied upon to deliver a majority of content. To directly profit off of their hard work means I feel as though they should be compensated. What happens when all the Halo Forgers leave? Who is going to make Infinite content for the next 18 months? What about future games that have Forge? Even the latest Halo 3 Legacy update that came to Halo Infinite, all of those Halo 3 throwback maps, the Forgers who created that, they spent 5,000 hours of their own time for free. That is a crazy amount of time out of sheer passion and determination to get that map pack released. Pay the damn Halo Forgers. Now, while we are on the topic of content, I feel like this is a great segue. What are Halo Studios planning to release for Halo Infinite on the horizon? Well, first of all, we have the official Halo 4 update Reclaimer that'll be coming out early July, but also via Mr. Rebs, he said the Komodo, a flamethrower tank, has seen its textures updated. This new vehicle will be in between the Warthog and the Scorpion in terms of power scaling. We also might be getting the light rifle. I think we'll get it for Halo 5's 10th anniversary, and we'll most likely also be getting Warzone on Halo Infinite. Warzone is the fan favorite mode from Halo 5, but I wonder how that's going to work. There's no rec system in Infinite, and the game mode itself is going to be made in Forge. If you didn't know, Forgers are remaking Warzone as we speak, so it'll be interesting to see just how close it will be to the original. The final thing that is speculated to be on the way is the Falcon. This vehicle is the Halo version of Bigfoot at this point because it's been close to being done for ages, yet has never been officially released. If you ask me, Remy, when could we possibly see the Falcon added to matchmaking? Well, Halo Studios specifically asked for Halo Reach invasion style maps from the community, so that's when I speculate we'll get the Falcon. Big, large-scale Halo Reach themed maps, think of the Spire from Halo Reach, that is the perfect time to release that vehicle. In saying that, and yet again, and it circles back to what I just said, everything I mentioned above outside of the sandbox items are all being made for free by the community, by the Halo Forgers. There needs to be more done to say thank you, otherwise they'll all get burnt out and leave, as we're seeing happen already. The current schedule of Halo Infinite is one new sandbox item per season, so one major update followed by two smaller ones, basically one per month. And with that, that is This Week in Halo. Halo Studios actually also updated the cover of the new book that is continuing Halo Infinite's story. Jaeger Domni wasn't holding the energy sword, so Halo fans weren't happy with it. It's since been fixed. Today, we had so many community creations that were amazing. A brand new game, the craziest weapon mod in history, beautiful Forge maps and more. Every week, in and out, I showcase the awesome things the players of our franchise create. So I hope in future, Halo Studios and more importantly Microsoft see how valuable those players are. Ever since we had the dig site situation with the classic Halo content earlier in the year, I have seen more people voicing their concerns and a lot of people more skeptical about how they're being treated. In saying that, hashtag bring Halo mods to Xbox. Thank you all for watching. Everything I discussed today will be in the description below. Leave a like if you want to spread awareness as usual, and I'll see you guys later.